Today we're going to start our commercial. You're going to use the same topic that you use for your brochures. So I'm doing the Magic Kingdom, and the first thing we need to do is set up a new folder to put all our digital assets in. So everything in our commercial, we're going to need music, we're going to need pictures, all that stuff needs to go in this folder. And once we create this folder, it needs to stay where we put it. So I'm going to make mine on the desktop, and that's what you should too. So just right click, go to new, go to folder, and it will show up over here, and just give it a name for your project. So I'm just going to call mine Magic Kingdom _ movie. So that's that. I am not going to move that, because in this particular program, I'll show you real quickly here, I have a folder I already made with some pictures in it, and a movie I've already started making. When I put these pictures into the movie, they don't go in the same way if you were to paste something in Microsoft Word. What it does is create a link. So if I were to later on move this folder, delete it, or just delete this picture, next time I came back over here to play it, that link would be lost. And in this box up here, I just see some little red X's, and my computer wouldn't know what picture to go there. So knowing that, you're going to have to keep these files all in the same place. So let's talk about choosing pictures that we're going to use in our project now. There's a couple basic rules. All I'm going to do is go out to Google, and I'm just going to Google Disney World and look for images. The first rule I want to talk about is the type of picture. There's basically two types of pictures. Your teachers used to call them like hold your paper hamburger or hot dog ways. We're not going to do that here. There's two. There's landscape, which has the long side along the bottom, and then there's portrait that has the long side around the side. We want the long side along the bottom. We want to use all landscape pictures for this project. So that's rule number one in looking for pictures. Rule number two is we want good size images. And you can see when I mouse over this picture, I get a number down here. So this one is 364 pixels by 1952 pixels. That's more than big enough. We want to make sure that the smaller of these two numbers is at least around 800. So that's rule number two. Rule number three is that on some of these pictures, not all, we want to include some blank space in case we need to write some text. You don't want to put text on a picture that looks like this. It would just blend in. You're going to need something that has maybe a blue sky, or even this one that has a black area, even though it's the wrong size picture. And the last one is I want you to use different angles. This is kind of a wide shot. It includes a lot of real estate. This one is a little bit more of a medium shot because we're seeing people in it here. And this one we're getting more close up. And I'm sure as we went through, I could get even more close up as we go. We want to use different angles because they help show our story in different ways, and we'll learn more about that in the next movie. Okay, so let's just say we found the picture we like. Say we like this picture. I click on it, and then I go to View Image. Now, I right-click it, Save Image As, and on my desktop, I made that folder called Magic Kingdom Movie. Click it to open it. I'm going to give this a name. I'm going to call it Walt and Mickey. That will help me later on when I'm making my movie. And I'm just going to save it in there. And that's all I have to do. You need probably 15 pictures to finish this project. So go out again, and we'll go through our criteria. Now I'm looking for something a little bit, I'm looking for something a little bit different camera angle here. This one's a little bit better, but see, it doesn't meet my size requirements. Okay, like this. Again, doesn't meet my size requirements. I'll find one. As long as you just keep going, you will find one. Alright, we'll go with this one now just for the sake of doing one. And view image. And when this comes up, we'll just right click on it again. Right click. Save image as. Give it a new name. And save. So like I said, you're going to have to go through that about 15 times. Take the time to get different camera angles and shots that will help tell your story. In the next movie, I'm going to show you how to start putting these into another program where we can start to tell our story. Take care. Have a good one.